Hi guys, hi YouTube, this is Rose, back at you again with the iodine. Just wanted to do an update since my last video. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch it, it's a good one. So, I was kind of like looking at the thyroid pills that I've been taking. They're just a natural remedy. I was kind of like looking at some of the stuff that you get in it. Thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, vitamin B6, folic acid, all sounds good to me so far. Zinc, psyllium, all kinds of stuff that you would think you would need. This is awesome. So it has ashwagandha extract in it. But I saw something on here that was curious. And it said thyroid powder. Thyroid powder? What's that sound like to you? I looked it up. Guess what? Thyroid powder comes from a thyroid that has been dried up and ground down into a powder. So I was curious. Very, very curious. So this was one thing that I might drop off of my little iodine supplements. I might not be doing the thyroid support pills anymore, because this one does not say if it comes from bovine, which is cows. It doesn't say porcine, which is pigs. It just says thyroid powder. Well, let me see. It could come from horses. It could come from just about anything. So I looked up a couple of the different practices and thyroid powder and what it should be. And a lot of it comes from Szechuan, China, which I did not know. The FDA in 2017 did go over there and make sure their practices were up to par, and found that their practices were not up to par. So we don't get our thyroid powder from Szechuan, China anymore. But Szechuan, China actually repackaged and relabeled it and sent it to Westminster, England. So why isn't it coming from the United States, and why are we getting it from another country that may be getting it from Szechuan? So I'm very curious about all this. Have not done a whole lot of study on it. This morning I just thought I would go in and kind of take a look at some of the ingredients and stuff. Apparently it's a practice that was widely used in the late 1800s, early 1900s. And people would get their thyroid powder, and it was unregulated back then. First it came out in a powder form, and you pretty much regulated it yourself compared to how it made you feel. And then they came out with pill form. It still wasn't quite regulated to where the proper dosages. And it did take some years to get up to par. But I think I'd rather trust a company that's going to make sure they tell us where they get their thyroid powder from. So this company here, which I love this company, we get a lot of our natural ingredients from this company, but I don't think I'll be taking their thyroid support pills anymore, just because it does not say where it comes from. And I think I'd prefer it to come from cows anyway, other than, we know the practices here in the U.S. better than what we would know in a different country. But anyways, I wanted to give you that little update of what I found. It's up to you. Do your research. You're going to have to research things when you look them up. I just wanted to give you a heads up of what I found and what you might want to look forward to. If you're doing your iodine, you might just want to stick with the iodine liquid, which is what I'm doing. Lugol's. Definitely want to stick with that. We know exactly what's in there. So I'm kind of happy with that. I'm going to stick with it. I hope you guys are doing well. I miss you and I love you all. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment below. I want to hear your comments on it. definitely let me know what's going on. Okay, if you have find anything that's not up to par, practices that are not, put it in the comments below. You might have to do a third video on this. Okay, have a wonderful day. Out to you guys. Bye.